Hello everyone, this is Justin, also known as Grandfather, and in today's video we are playing a game with two decks that I drafted from the demo kit that I've opened up to a previous video. My opponent today is NATHAS. He is currently the #1 bronze ranked player on SOLFORGE Fusion, and he too had a demo kit. And so I thought it'd be kind of fun for us to do a draft from the half decks that we get from each of our kits. And here we go. So Nathas has the Forge, so he'll be going first. If you haven't played the game before, whoever starts the game is completely random. It has to be, for the fact that there are some benefits to you as a player going first or second, and the decisions you make as well. This video is going to basically be me talking about some of the key points and decisions I make during the game. And if you want to see who won, you can always skip to the end, or just kind of follow along the process and see how we play the cards and how we upgrade them and which cards we decide to upgrade for the cycles and turns to come. There was a second game after this. I will do that next video in about a couple days, and you'll be able to see the difference between two different combinations. This is the Utera and the Necrum that I've fused, and in the second game I played the Aloyan with the Necrum, and you can see the playstyle is a little different, but you can see the two differences. Alright, so just going over what he did, he played his Pulse Mage. I put my Zimus out because if he decided to kill my Zimus by sacrificing his Pulse Mage, he could. But instead, he knew that I would just get benefit from it. He plays his Blight Witch just to upgrade his Dissean Siphon, which is a spell which has a second trigger where you can sacrifice a creature, but he didn't want to sacrifice his Blight Witch, which shows me that he really cares about it. And for those who are new to SOLFORGE, Blight Witch is one of those cards that if you leave on the field for too long, it could probably hurt you more if you left it on the field. So I used Grave Pact to basically get rid of it as soon as I could. And because Zimus, when he dies, the first time he comes back a little stronger, so it kind of worked out. So my first turn, I decided to play a Springtrap because life gain, there's nothing wrong with that. And even if it took, she would kind of take as a priority, in the sense that if she killed her, like he would want to kill her. So that was my thought process, because she's a very high value target, which I'll explain a couple more about which targets are worth sacrificing just to take away from your original win concept. But so he played his Witch, which then I immediately killed right away with my Mantis, and which I've explained earlier that with the Mantis you're able to essentially use your Forgeborn's ability early, one turn early, even on cycle 1, which was to destroy a level 1 creature. Alright, so he decides to bring my Zimus down to a 1/1 with his Tormenting Walker. He was hoping that I play a minion, so Tormenting gets a free kill, but I don't have a lot of minions in this deck, so. Alright, so now he's on the Forge. With my hand, it is pretty limited. There is some removal with the target with Varric's Embrace, and then I think I played the Sigmund Fraud, if I remember correctly. The best play would have been if my health was above 50 to play the Swamp Moss Lurker for free, but I couldn't get my life high enough. As you can see, I only got up to 49, so yeah, you win some, you lose some. Now, normally I would play Swamp Moss Lurker just to get that free, just to get it leveled up for the next game, or at least the next cycle. But for this game, I think I decided to be a little more safe and I guess more aggressive. So I played. I think I'm still waiting for his first ability or his second action in his turn. So if you're new, you only get 2 actions in a turn, and so make it count. If you have the forge, you go first. If you don't, you go last. So, and because I go last, technically speaking, I don't have a creature that can go in the front row. But if you have aggressive, which Sigmund Fraud does, he moves up to the front. And here I decided I'll take the 2 damage and then just sneak in the 5 with the, I think it was 2 with the Mantis. So 7 total. It's a good trade. Yep, and I go with the Spring Dryad. And the reason why some people would say that was kind of weird, what I just did was I used my Forgeborn to kill the Gizmo. Now, technically speaking, Gizmo isn't that threatening, but I've noticed that any sort of advantage at all, especially when you have a Blight Witch or creatures that benefit off replacing, it could hurt me very, very much. Oh, okay, so what he did here was he used his Forgeborn's ability to play a Gizmo and upgrade a card in his hand, which was a Dreadbolt at level 2, and he used it on my Spring Dryad. But I popped in Sigmund Fraud, and his ability says other zombies, but he himself is a zombie, so they just kind of buffed each other, where the level 1 gets 2 and the level 2 gets a 1 extra attack. Which in this case he plays his Gloom Reaper Hag to drain me for some life, and then yeah, so alright. So you see here I got the Swamp Moss Lurker. If I had played him last time, he would have been level 2, which would have said if my life was above 40, I could play it for free. But, you know, sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not, but it's a chance you take, right? You can only play 2 cards, normally. So, alright, so he has, obviously, Stealth. So that could... So anything I put in the back row, his damage will go through anyways. But here I moved him to the front by making him aggressive because he too is a zombie. And so even if he dies, he will come back with a bonus attack. So nothing too terrible. So I played Demon here because he has stealth and nothing. I mean, stealth is great, especially when I have the turn. When I'm on the forge next turn, he would technically have to have like an aggressive creature to kind of stop it, or at least block it. Okay, so now I got the level 2 Mantis, and I think I'm pretty sure I played the level 3 Mantis first, which is allows me to Soul Siphon by killing the other Mantis to give my demon a +8/+8, which is really good considering he is he has stealth. So he's now playing his other tormenting walker, trying to decide what creature of mine he's going to give -4/-4 to. And of course he takes out Maximus, which is expected. I play a Soul Reap, where I deal 3 to him, and because Mantis is considered a beast, I will deal damage to him 3, and I gain total of 6. So as you can see here, he uses Blight Witch to sacrifice again, but this time didn't use the second ability of Dissident Siphon because he wanted to be a little more aggressive. So it's not... I don't know why he would go through all that, but it worked out. He got me down, especially low enough. Let's see. And then I think we're discussing things and we're moving on to the next turn. Ooh, okay. So what we got here, this is how we're in cycle 3. Now we get our cycle 3 abilities, which for me it was Soul Siphon, where I get to destroy a creature, and I give a creature +8/+8. Also, in the description below, I will be linking NATHAS' Twitch channel, and go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. He has some very great gameplay with not just myself, but with other top players or competitive players on the SOLFORGE Discord. I am currently trying to hit 100 subscribers, and once we get there, I would like to do a huge giveaway. This is a little snippet I wanted to put in between some of the videos to kind of get some incentives on people who wants to get some free product. If you would like to just leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and let's see how fast we can get to 100 subscribers, and so I can start giving away all this product that's just been sitting in my office. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. He plays a Raging Spectre to gain that aggressive. Well, not that it matters. He's on the Forge. Sacrifices immediately with his Blight Witch to, I'm guessing, obviously play a spell. And it is to deal 4 damage to my Mantis to kill him. Okay. And I think I play the Camouflage Druid to play the Wisp, thinking that I will be playing the Camouflage Demon level 2, and then I think, if I'm correct, I will be getting rid of the Wisp to bump up the Demon. Alright, that takes out the Witch and the Spirit. Alright, looks like we're coming to the end of the game. So if you see here, I have a pretty awesome hand. Being able to Army Commander level 3, I think, But I think there was a lot of discussion on the fact that my health is currently at 30, and I do have the level 3 Spring Dryad, and she only works if I have more than 30 health, which she'll get her second benefit, which is getting extra 10 attack and then breakthrough. I think what I was trying to do there was, what if I army commandered the ossuary mech to bring him back and see what the level 3 does. Alright, so after he plays the Gloom Reaper Hag, I do get the level 3 Mantis out and do the Army Commander to get the level 3 Camouflage Demon. He does Dyson Siphon the Gloom Reaper Hag, so he gains 3, I lose 3. And he plays a Warmonger mod, which will allow him to play a creature and then play another creature, or play a Gizmo and then a creature for free. I think it's a Mega Gizmo, yeah. In which then he replaced it with the Scrap Trawler. Oh, I guess he used to reanimate on his Forgeborn. But I think, yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, that was game. Yeah. Okay. So that was game. Wow. Yep. Yeah, I think that he was trying to explain to me how he did have Neck Revive, but because I had Zimus, it really didn't do much. And but yeah. Well, that is the first draft gameplay with NATHAS. And if you would like some more content like this, I have another one coming out for our second game with NATHAS, which I have combined 2 different decks of the same demo kit. Keep an eye out for that, and I guess until the next video, Forge on! Bye!